These two. Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? It's Friday. It's been a long week of not feeling good and fixing things. Today we had a power outage. I don't fix power outages. That's not my deal. I don't climb poles, reconnect wires. But that's what my father-in-law did. So we all said hi when the power went out. You know, traditionally we would do these sort of holiday gatherings or Sunday. We always had Sunday dinner for years and years and years. And anytime there was a storm, we always knew that Dad was going to have to leave because that's what he did, you know. So having the power go out today was kind of like a reminder of those days, you know, when the phone would have rang and Ami would have got dressed up and headed out the door and gone out and saved somebody's day. Because it was freaking cold today without power. Man, it sucked. That's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about support. I want to talk about emotional support. I want to talk about friendship and all that sort of things that go along with it. Because that's kind of been the theme of this week, is just me kind of breaking down on camera and being pretty gloom. I'm sorry about that. But I do have, you know, saying that I don't have, well, I don't have support. I have support. The problem is I don't reach out for it often enough. The support that I have, for instance, there's my nieces, my niece and her wife, my niece and her husband. The Alexes, as we call them, are always offering to be here for me. They're always offering to come over and help me clean or help me just bullshit and sit around and talk or whatever it is. And they've come over and we've worked in the shop together. Alex, I guess the husband, I don't know. I'm not good at this stuff. I think she wants to transition, so we're going to call her a he. Alex, he comes over and wants to learn about all these tools. He's always been interested in that sort of stuff, always been really interested in how things are built, how things are made, and the process that goes through, but has never had a mentor, has never had a tutor, has never grew up in a shop, didn't know what a saw was or a grinder and all these other things. And so through the years, we've come and gone together at various times, and they've come and hung around, and they used to live here. They lived here for about 6 months a few years ago. Jamie and I were going for a rough patch, and they moved in and kind of helped out around the house and stuff. And so Alex has been really pushing to come over. And it's a lot of it's my fault. I really don't know what my life is going to be like on a day-to-day basis, and our schedules rarely mix. They're usually available on Wednesdays. I'm usually not available on Wednesdays. But regardless, you know, like for instance, they asked me to go to Harbor Freight with them tomorrow, and I probably will do that. I want to do that. Just depends on what happens tonight with Jamie and the girls and all that stuff, because it's never easy when there's children involved, when there's another parent involved who isn't on the same schedule. It's tough. So I told Alex I would possibly love to go. I love Harbor Freight, one of my favorite tool stores in the whole world. So let's do that. But the reason is Alex has been doing something crafty and creative, and I'm kind of jealous because he's really good at it. And so about a month and a half ago, they came over and said, "Can you cut up all this wood?" They bought like a big sheet of plywood, and I ripped it on the table saw and on the chop saw into blanks, essentially, of various sizes, because Alex is beginning into wood burning. And so they were really excited to give me this year's Christmas present this wonderful piece of wood with a hanger on it. Now, this is the back side of this. I really like this finish, whatever this is. But this is what Alex made me. How amazing is that? That's me, and a Daily Shed logo, all hand done. This was hand traced and hand burnt, and then I believe Ali I believe Ali painted it, because I think she said something like that. And it looks like this is probably the natural wood tone, and this is a stain, and so they masked it and stained it, and then pulled the tape off and left the wood. So that's really cool. But it's all hand done. It's all burned in. Really, really, really amazing sign. So I think I'm going to replace the Daily Shed, that thing. And I'm probably going to move it down on this wall, because I kind of tend to like the camera angle a little bit more this way, but then there's this big blank space. So if I move that down and put this up there where it's nice and prominent, you get to see it. But these two, my niece, I need to figure this out. These two have been really supportive and have been really wanting to be really involved. And I appreciate that. I appreciate them very much for that. And I don't show that often, because I'm so lost in my own head in this whole situation. I'm so constantly trying to figure out where I went wrong, where we as a team, Jamie and I, went wrong, where I can figure out how to piece things back together with or without them living here, you know, all that sort of stuff. And I really do need to lean on resources, and I think there's a pretty good resource hiding here. Need to make more of an effort is what I'm getting at. I'm supposed to play games this week with some friends, but I can't. I don't feel good. I've been bathrooming a lot, and I just don't feel. I've just been sitting, and but you know, today I bought Rocket League on the Switch. Been playing that, hanging out with Keely all day was really fun and rewarding. And Jamie actually got to work from home today, so the whole crew was there and had a good time. So I'm gonna go back to that as soon as this is edited and uploaded, and stay the night again, and then hopefully I'll get to go tomorrow with Alex and Allie and Alex. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out this week, even though it was a weird week off. I will be back on Monday with something for the new year. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but if you do have any unique New Year traditions, please let me hear those in the comments below. Maybe we'll talk about resolutions on Monday. I'll see you.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from quickanddirtytips.com. Is a mushroom a vegetable? A mushroom is neither a fruit nor a vegetable. Technically, mushrooms aren't even plants. They are a special type of fungus, a notion that puts some people off. If you don't mind the fungus part, though, mushrooms are a great addition to a healthy diet, not to mention totally delicious. I didn't say that, it said that, but I do like mushrooms.